Hey everyone, I hope you guys are having a great week. I just wanted to take a second and walk through our 4th through 5th grade outlines for this weekend so that you guys can be familiar with them as you prepare to lead your small groups. Again, if you ever have any questions or you need something from somebody, feel free to ask your director and they would love to help you and serve you however they can. So let's dive into things. This week we're continuing in our series Jump Ball, Finding Peace in the Madness, and this weekend our bottom line is prove you care more about others by walking away from a fight. A topic that I think all elementary school kids and really all of us as humans can learn something from. So I'm excited to dive into that conversation this weekend, and let's get right to it. The first activity this weekend is a game, like always. This game is a little confusing, and so I've included a picture in the small group guide to really show you what it should look like. It's called Human Tug of War. Essentially what you're going to do is line everybody up. It's from shortest to tallest, and you're going to number them off 1, 2, 1, 2. So you'll have a team 1 and you'll have team 2. While they're still facing in a line, what you should do is have all of team 2 turn and face the other direction. So now they're lined up shortest to tallest, team 1, 2, 1, 2, where team 2 is facing the other way. And then you're going to have everybody lock arms. So now they're going to be facing every other person in another direction, and their arms are going to be locked. There should be 2 pieces of masking tape that are taped that put them in between the 2 lines. So essentially you're going to have one line with all of your kids in your group, a line of masking tape, another line of masking tape. Now, essentially what they're going to do is try and pull each other past that line, and the first team to get the majority of the line past the line wins. If you don't have the space for this, I would suggest maybe manipulating it or modifying it a little bit, maybe doing a 4-on-4 type thing or making teams out of it or something along those lines. You guys can be creative with this. Again, there's a picture at the bottom to show you what it should look like when this is played out the right way. The instructions were a little bit confusing, and so I included a picture. If you have any questions about it, again, ask your director and they would love to help you out. The second thing that we're going to do is just review the Bible story. And while you're reviewing the Bible story, there's some questions in the outline that you're going to be able to reference to, and you'll have some candy in your group too, so feel free to hand out candy. Just make sure every kid gets a piece. Even if they don't answer one of the questions, ask them a question and get them to answer so that they can get a piece of candy. If they don't want a piece of candy, obviously don't force it on them, but we want to make sure every kid leaves happy, and we want them to participate too. And so what better way to do that than with candy? Cool. The last thing is just some discussion questions and some more prayer. And there's a little guided prayer there at the bottom. Again, guys, as they're in their small groups, one of the most important things that they can learn is the bottom line. And so try to make sure every kid in your small group memorizes that bottom line when they leave. And then if you have some time, spend some time in the memory verse as well. Cool. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask your director, like I said before. Other than that, have a great week, and we'll see you guys next week.